Completed your answer and put the address in and geo-targeted your location on current and past projects with live cost updates, not weekly or monthly, we do it daily. What you're gonna have is your bid preview, and a lot of people miss this if you're on a desktop specifically because you have to scroll down. But I'm on an iPhone today, an iPhone 13, but you could use any phone if it's an Android, iPhone, any tablet, and it's gonna work great with Wi-Fi, without Wi-Fi, as long as you have internet connection. So I'm just gonna go through this bid right here. This is a bid preview. I'm gonna go next. And if I'm a general contractor, I could see my pricing, my win rates, and these win rates are really based on the data that we've had over the years that's collected on the win percentages. But if you want to be more aggressive on a price, you definitely can if you're a general contractor. If you want to be less aggressive and you just want to be in the middle, or if you're an owner and you want to see your pricing on a project, you have the ability to do it. It's more like a TrueCar.com feel and a layout for that reason. So I'm a general contractor on this project. I'm just going to select medium because I have a lot of projects already in my pipeline. And this is where you have the ability to edit your bid. You could add line items, delete line items, and edit them. So let's just go through it. Let's just make an example. We select a no demo. Then we find out after our site walk that there's actually demolition that we need to do, just a small little wall. So we're just going to put demo, and it's night work only in this mall. And we're going to add, since it's night work, just $1,200 here. And then hit done, and that's going to be shown up there. And I'm going to show you could also, if you need to add a line item, you can. So I'm just going to add a division here. I'm just going to name it 1.2 just for example purposes. I'm just going to say night work. It could be anything, but I'm just going to say night work, and this is going to be for demo. I don't know, let's just say 5,000. And again, you could see I added a division. Here it's for 5,000, it's night work, and you could scroll down. And then the same way you could delete any line item. So if I want to delete this line item, I can, and it'll completely disappear as well. Then you can scroll down all the way once you get it. And each division is broken down, all 16, including your profit margin. And it's going to be your total project cost, price per square foot, your total calendar days. And you could adjust this if you want to be more aggressive. This is a retail store and be more competitive in the sense of the client wants to open it faster because it generate revenue. You could say, look, we're going to do it in 40 days. That could be your competitive advantage or edge over your competitors. Or if the client says, look, I don't care when you get it done, you could change it to 50. But let's just keep it at 40 because we're going to deliver it. We're going to stack trades, and we have the team to really facilitate and get this done for the client so they could open. So I'm going to say 40. You can have your total inspections. This project is Los Angeles, but for each county, each city, each state, there's different inspections. This is a retail project in Los Angeles. It's very heavy on inspections. In other places, they might not have a fire alarm or fire safety inspection or even fire sprinkler inspection or even have fire sprinklers. But in this case, we have 11. And here I have my qualification. And by the way, this could be edited as well. So say if we only have 3 rough-in inspections, you could change that as well. If one gets canceled or where we don't have to do something, and that's reflected from 11 to 10. So then you can also edit your qualifications and exclusions. Say you find out that the owner wants you to pick up the permits. You could say GC permits provided. And then also you could scroll up. Once you've done that, you could say, okay, well, if that's the case, if I'm going to pick these up in your general conditions, you could edit this. And you could either add that in, or you could just add a perm just for picking them up, right? Saying that additional $2,000, and you're going to get reimbursed back as well for the permit. So just for picking them up and facilitating going to the city, you could add that in as well, and paying for them and carrying that cost. So you hit finalize bid, and this is where you could export your bid. Again, I'm from an iPhone, but you could do it from anywhere. This is a Louis Vuitton's very small footprint. In Century City in Los Angeles, but you could see everything how it's laid out in the bid. All the line items. Remember, we made those changes here where we put night work on the site demo after we did a site walk. A small little wall need to be demoed, 1,250 square feet. And then we adjusted our calendar days from 45 to 40. It's reflected here as well. And then you have your qualifications and exclusions. We put GC to provide permits to get reimbursed for as well. But you could add anything here as well and edit those as needed. And then here's your bid that's completed, and then you go back. And also you could email it directly to your team member. You could directly to the client on the go. I'm from an iPhone, but you could do it from anywhere. And then you hit email, and then you're done. And then you could go back here as well, and you could see all your bids in your dashboard. So this bid, you can see Louis Vuitton where it's located and when it was bid. And I could also edit this bid later on if I need to come back. So say, let's just say we edit this bid and find out actually the demo price is a little bit more than that. So it's 2,500. It's reflected here as well. Once I hit finalize bid, anytime I hit finalize bid, you're going to be able to also go into your project and your dashboard, and you're going to see a second version of that. You see how you have V2? That's because your previous version, we added more demo on the pricing, for example, right? The 2,500 here compared to the original one where it's 1,250. So that way it will give you an ability to track your bids as well. Guys, hope that really helped, but it's so important to really navigate. It's so simple. And we made it this way to be mobile friendly, tablet friendly, on the go. If you're on a flight, if you're on site, if you're out of the office or with your kids or you're golfing, whatever it might be, you could do this really quickly. So that's a really quick demonstration once you get to your bid preview.